Democrats demanding the release of the full report as Adam Schiff feels the heat from top Republicans, calling for him to step down as the House Intel Committee chair after he insisted that there is still evidence of collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia.
And now some in the GOP are demanding answers on how and why this investigation started in the first place.
Did they exonerate Clinton because they had a political bias? Did they ignore all the facts because if they indict her, they know she can't beat Trump and they wanted Trump to lose? Was the counterintelligence investigation a backdoor way of spying on Trump? There's real no evidence of working with Russia. They just use it as an excuse.
I think it's very important that we go back to how it all started. Let's get the reams of documents. Let's give it to Senator Graham over on the Senate side. Let him do a real investigation. Let's get to the bottom of it and hold people accountable, and the time is now.
What we have found is in the last Congress and the things that I've released, in fact, the 3 transcripts that I've released, and there will be more, Martha, actually go to point out that there was a problem at DOJ, that there was something. You know, we've got a Mueller report now, the headlines of that, and we'll see the report later, that actually showed there was no collusion. The biggest lie that's been told in a long time. We show that there was no obstruction.
Wow. That tees it up for Mike Emanuel live on the Hill now for more from Washington. Hey, Mike.
Bill, Sandra, good morning to you. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell drew this conclusion from the special counsel Robert Mueller probe.
2 years, thousands of subpoenas, hundreds of search warrants, hundreds of witnesses, millions of taxpayer dollars, and these are the findings, Madam President. No collusion, no conspiracy, no obstruction.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi arrived a short time ago on Capitol Hill and reiterated her call for the Mueller report to be released. On impeachment, Pelosi told reporters it's not on the table until it is on the table. And Senate Democratic Leader Chuck Schumer is also pushing for release of the special counsel's work.
It's self-evident, overwhelmingly, in the public interest for the Mueller report to be released to the people. The American people simply want the truth. Each American, if he chooses or she chooses, can read the report for themselves and draw their own conclusions.
There were people like House Intelligence Chairman Adam Schiff who made bold predictions about collusion with Russia that didn't pan out in the Mueller report. A House Intelligence Republican says Schiff should step down as chairman.
I do believe he needs to step aside. I think that his leadership is compromised, and it's compromised, as I was saying, for 3 reasons. 1, he has stood in front of the American people and say things that were not true. 2, he's attacked his fellow Republicans on the committee and been divisive and saying things about the Republicans on the committee that aren't true.
So far, Chairman Schiff does not sound fazed by calls for him to step aside or even resign from Congress.
You know, I'm more than used to attacks by my GOP colleagues, and I would expect nothing less.
This is the first full day back for Congress. Expect plenty more special counsel Robert Mueller report fallout today. Bill, Sandra.
Thank you, Mike. Mike Emanuel watching all of it. Busy.